represent a feminist government and also a feminist foreign policy. What does that mean? If you think of it, the empowerment of women and girls is a true example of smart politics. It transcends the divide between hard and soft security that enables effective as well as sustainable peace building. And that's the starting point, that today you have to define these issues as peace and security issues. It's not women's issues. It has to do with peace and security. And 16 years since the adoption of Resolution 1325 on women, peace and security, one can firmly state that promotion of gender equality is not only one of women's rights, but really a matter of ensuring peace and security for all. So that's the starting point. That's the platform we stand on. We also know that almost half of all peace agreements fail, and wars are inherently difficult to end, and fragile states are also the ones most likely to relapse into conflict. 9 out of 10 ongoing conflicts were initiated in countries that had already experienced war. So that's the situation, and it is partly because of a flawed peace process. When the peace negotiations in Syria started, there were 24 men and 6 women around the table. When the peace deal in Mali was signed, there was not one woman who could put her signature. In Libya, the same thing. So the question will be also in the Security Council, where are the women? And how do we ensure that we live up to the very ambitious resolutions that have been adopted since the adoption of 1325? Our feminist foreign policy is based around 3 words that all start with an R. It's about rights, to ensure that women enjoy the same rights as men, and that human rights are also women's rights. Secondly, it's about representation, to make sure that women are around the table. And then, of course, it's a matter of resources. How are resources and power distributed? And when you ask those questions, that will also lead sort of our policies. We are also engaged in many countries with working for economic empowerment of women, and we also run with the sexual reproductive rights issues in many places around the world.